A local church here in Baltimore stepping up to pay for the funeral of 20-year-old Joseph Graham. The Morgan State University student was one of two killed in Monday's gas explosion. And tonight, the pastor of Empowerment Temple Church also held a prayer vigil for the victims and their families. And WMAR 2 News, Ray Strickland joins us live right now on the scene. Ray, the church is hoping the power of prayer can comfort not only the victims' families, but the entire community affected by this tragedy.
Yeah, JB, the pastor of the church told me that he's been in consistent contact with the Graham family, trying to let them know they're not alone in this. And that's the message for this entire community that's still shaken by the deadly gas explosion.
We stand in prayer.
G.J. Barnes, pastor of Empowerment Temple Church, led a prayer vigil for the victims of the deadly gas explosion.
God, cover their homes, cover their utilities, cover their appliances.
The message was one of hope as families continue to process the unthinkable tragedy.
As we continue to talk to people, one of the things we did, we canvassed the neighborhood, knocked on doors, and we asked people, what else do you need? People said, we don't need any more water, but we really just need prayer.
The blast also hits close to home for Barnes. His church is less than 2 miles away. More than 100 of his members live in the area.
We were actually in our church when the explosion went off, and we felt it.
The explosion ultimately destroyed 3 homes and damaged dozens more, but it also left families heartbroken. The blast killed 2 people, including Joseph Graham. Barnes says he's been in contact with the Graham family. He says the church is going to pay for the funeral.
We're going to make sure that that's one less thing that is on their mind as they're dealing with the unfortunate events of having to plan a memorial service.
Barnes' wife says they're wrapping their arms around them and also the community, which she says is struggling to move forward.
People's lives have been uprooted. This is a major traumatic thing. What family that I talked to yesterday as a mother and their children, she said her kids can't sleep because they think it's going to happen again.
God, we know right now that there are many needs, many concerns.
But with the power of prayer, the hope is to provide peace and comfort for people whose lives are forever changed.
We prayed that the community would come together and that even out of this tragedy, that it would bring us together stronger and closer.
Now, the Graham family was not here at this prayer vigil. That was possibly because of the rain earlier today, but we were told that another one will be held on Saturday. Live in Northwest Baltimore, Ray Strickland, WMAR 2 News.
All right, Ray.